Hey nerds and geeks, are you getting moldy staying home in this epidemic? I am, so I made an update of another episode of Fun with Programming. In this episode, we will learn a better way to list files in a folder. Let's imagine a scenario that we want to process a huge amount of files one by one in a folder. The first step is getting a list of these files so we know which file we want to process. We can use Matlab's built-in function dir in this case. However, there's a better way. So in this tutorial, we will create 10,000 dummy files in a folder for our experiment. And we use Matlab's built-in function dir to list these files. Then I will show you the better way. And at the end, we compare their performance. Okay, so let's get our hands dirty in the code. Let's first create the 10,000 dummy files for our experiment. Let's say create 10,000 dummy files in our experiment. Okay, let's define the name of the folder to contain these files. So folder to create so say need to give a name. So let's say dummy files, and we say if this folder doesn't exist, then we create this folder. So say exist. If this folder doesn't exist, then we create this folder. All right, and then we let's go to the for loop on 10,000. Okay. We define the file name. So the file name could be 1.txt, 2.txt, 3.txt, up to 10,000.txt. So we say for file to create, because we need to create the full path of the file. Then the file name is, we say number to string and dot txt. Okay. Okay, so what do we write into this txt file? We can just write a random number. Then we say dam write file name rand. Okay, let's run. We can actually, this is a for loop doing the same operation 10,000 times. So we can use a per4, which is the parallel for loop. That's right. It takes a bit of time to start before the parallel loop, but once it gets started, the running speed is really fast. Start it down. You can see here, a dummy file folder has been created. If we go inside, we can see 10,000 files. They're all here, and each file contains a random number, but it's not important. We just need these files there. Okay, the second step is to list files with the built-in dir command. So we say dir for files folder to create, because we want to list all the txt file. We use star.txt. Okay, so we say dir files. The dir command returns a structure, and because we want to compare the performance between dir and the better method, so we want to measure their time. So we see put a TikTok here and dir time. Okay, so we fetch a file. So once we run this command, the dir files contains a structure of all this txt file. And if we want to fetch a file, we use a very simple way, say structure to table. So we convert the structure to table. See here. So dir files. Alright, so we want to display the name of the first file, just for the demonstration. So this first file. Okay. If we write, here we go, 1.txt, which is the name of the first file. And here's the better method. See, list files with a better method. The better method actually unlocked a hidden feature of Matlab. Or as we know, Matlab is built on top of Java, so we can actually call Java interface. So the syntax actually is hidden, so you can't find in Matlab document. Java so has a method io input output file, and same we scan the folder we just created. So we say we call f, which is an object, and then we list all files. We use f dot list files. List files is a method saying the one returns Java files. Saying we want to measure the time. Tick tock. We say Java time. So how do we fetch a single file? We can say Java files given index 1 dot get name. But we need to convert the Java string to character char here. Then we display the file name. Okay, let's run it. Here we go. Here, 1.txt, which is the name of the first file. and we can have a look at the variable Java files. You can see here they are Java objects, so it's a bit different from the Matlab string. And what is that? Let's just do a test here. Test Java 1 dot get files. So what is a test? See, it's already a string here. Actually, I guess we don't need to use char. We can say, let's compare this one. Say class. This is character. Okay, so the file name returned from the dir command actually is a character. So to align with dir, we use a character converter to convert string to character. So at the end, we compare their performance. So we want to know the running speed of the built-in dir. Also, we want to know the running speed of our Java interface. So we can print out the running time. Fprintful. Say, oops, dir time. And give more decimal number. And the /n means when we print out this message, the cursor will go to the next line. So we print out dir time. Then we do the same for the better method. Java time. Java time. Okay. Then we say Java listing is a few times faster than dir listing. So dir time divides by Java time. So let's clear the command window first. Okay, so using Matlab's built-in function dir to list 10,000 files, it takes 0.06 seconds. But using Java interface, it only takes 0.01 second, so it's roughly 3.99 times, so say 4 times faster. So it's much faster if you want to list a huge amount of files in a folder. So here it is, easy as. Now you have learned a super fast listing method. So I will see you in the next episode. See ya.